Hello, welcome, thanks for joining me again on climbingarborist.com. My name is Dan Holiday. I just want to talk a little bit about climbing competitions. So first of all, I just want to say that this weekend is the BC tree climbing competition. And what I've decided to do is I'm going to use my GoPro and live stream each of my events. And the reason for that is that, I feel like for anybody who's interested in competition climbing, or for anybody who is unsure about what happens at a competition and kind of feels like they might want to do it but they're worried about it, it's just going to give everybody a bit of an insight into the events, but more so I want to do it because I'm not the best climber, I'm not the best competition climber, and yeah, I still want to live stream, and so I don't know what's happened. I can't edit it, I can't know the outcome before I decide to publish it, which, you know, if you do great, then great, you want to post it online. If you absolutely suck, or if I absolutely suck on Saturday, then then if it's live, it's still going to be out there. And so I want to do that because I want to give you, I want to show that I'm kind of willing to swallow my pride and show the event for what it is. And that's kind of what everybody who, when they're doing their first competition, or when they're thinking about doing competition, needs to do. And it's what holds a lot of people back. It's the willingness to swallow the pride for that first event and just say, look, I want to go, I want to compete, it's going to be fun, I want to meet a load of new people, I want to improve my own skills, I want to learn from watching other people. And that's what I did. Like, when I did my first competition, I thought I was a pretty good climber, and it soon humbled me to be like, but more so, like, it humbled me for sure, because I was like, oh God, I am not on the level of anywhere near these people. But I came out of it more so thinking there is so many skills and techniques to learn that I don't know. And that was what kind of drove me to want to compete more, drove me to go out and practice all these different skills, because, like, I enjoy tree work, but I love being efficient and seeing all these little skills that I had never seen before and how efficient it made the climbers. I was like, I want to learn that. I want to go out on my own time, practice in a park, learn these new skills, become a better competition climber, which makes me a better tree worker. And I just love the competition anyway. And so I think that if I live stream, all being well, like, all, you know, like, meaning that I can get the internet phone reception to link to my GoPro, to then stream each event, have enough battery to last the day, all that kind of stuff. So I'm already thinking about all that stuff. And what I'll do is we're on Pacific time, so the events will probably start, I don't know, the events will start probably about 8:30, 9 o'clock. So that'll be the first event, and I'll obviously go through the day. Prelims on Saturday, so it'll probably run from like 8:30, 9 to, I don't know, maybe like 3 or 4 p.m. So throughout Saturday, I'll live stream each of my events, but then, you know, I'll stream a little bit before as I'm prepping for the event, film the event, then do a bit of a recap, then turn the camera off, and then wait until I'm kind of getting prepped for the next event, and do the same again. But when you do it when you stream from your GoPro, you can't like pre-schedule the stream. So if you're interested in watching, just kind of check in every so often on the Saturday, and I'm sure you'll keep seeing live stream. But I won't know exactly when it's going to happen. So this is why I'm doing this little video, to like, you know, to warn you ahead of time that this will be happening on Saturday, if all goes well with the cameras and all that. I've got like an external charger so I can keep charging the GoPro, because for the one that you can stream off, I only have the one battery. I've got loads of GoPros, but they're all the older type, and so the one that I can stream from, I only have the one battery, so I've got a charger. Yeah, and so, you know, it'll just show, like I said, the different events to anybody that's interested. Obviously we have the work climb, aerial rescue, speed climb, ascent event, and the throw line. So the work climb is the most like what we do at work. Aerial rescue is more so like a simulation of a rescue, and going through the whole dialogue of, you know, communicating and directing people what to do, who will get the emergency services, and then constantly communicating as you go through the climb, what you're doing, what the injury is, all that kind of stuff. So very important event to kind of keep you up to speed with, you know, what you would need to do in an emergency event, really. I feel like that one, although people will argue that it's not realistic, it's not real life, it's not what you should do in the certain sequences and all that kind of stuff, and the time limit isn't realistic, all that kind of stuff. What it does do is it preps you. If you've done the competitions enough, it preps you to be ready for that, like, not to panic in that situation, because you've done it so many times. You've gone over the script so many times in your head that you kind of automatically know the certain steps you need to take. So yeah, aerial rescue. Speed climb is just as climbing up a tree as fast as you can, which is the least like what we do at work. Ascent event is ascent up a rope as fast as you can, with a couple of extra little bits involved. And then throw line, obviously pretty important one. And none of the events, like, I personally, you know, I've been competing for years, and I went through a phase that I was doing really well in competitions, and I seem, as I've taken my foot off the gas, I've definitely fallen off a cliff a little bit. So and I don't seem to be able to get back to being as consistent as I once was. But that being said, I'm happy to live stream it for anybody that's going to learn from it, and I hope that you enjoy it, because yeah, like I say, competitions is such a good thing for just for learning, for meeting other people, like-minded people, for learning, being interested in the industry, you know, getting rid of a little bit of that pride and ego that's keeping you back from doing that competition, and just being like, look, nobody is critiquing me, people aren't staring at me and critiquing me individually. Everyone's just focused on what they're doing, and everyone's here to have fun, everyone's here to learn. So don't let that hold you back from, you know, thinking, oh, people are going to critique me and my climbing, and they're going to say I'm not very good or whatever. Nobody's doing that. So just sign up, you'll learn a lot. And there's so many skills that I know that I implement on a weekly basis, sometimes monthly basis, if it's something pretty specific. But I've learned so many techniques, and I wouldn't know I wouldn't know half the climbing techniques that I know if it wasn't for competition. I wouldn't be half as efficient as I am when I'm climbing if it wasn't for competition. It really shows you how to be efficient, because you know, moving through the work climb and being as quick as you can, but accomplishing everything smoothly and quickly and completing the tasks, and you know, all of that needs efficient ways of climbing. And that's you realize that, you figure it out, and then when you're back in the workplace you're more efficient because of how you've implemented yourself in the competitions or in the lead up to a competition. So anyway, I'm going to stop rambling now, and if you want to join me on Saturday, Pacific time, starts about 8:39, we'll run to probably like 3 or 4. So yeah, join any part of the day. You'll see if there's a live stream, or you might be able to catch one that that's already been. You'll watch a bit of the me gearing up for the event, all that kind of stuff. And so this is me saying now on Tuesday that I'm planning to live stream Saturday for the competition. All being well. Thanks a lot, and be safe out there. See you on the next, well, hopefully Saturday.